Okay, so here they are. These, now you notice I said here they are. The reason is this doesn't look like it's going to be just one new Raptor, although they say it's only going to be the 145-inch wheelbase, crew cab, short box, the 5.5-foot box. But they do already have two different variants. So now there's going to be the regular on 35-inch tires, and there's going to be a higher ground clearance version with 37-inch tires. So the higher ground clearance version gets a little bit less suspension travel, probably to stop the wheels from stuffing up quite as high so that the tires don't rub inside. But anyway, this sounds to me like it's going to be quite interesting. So there's a number of things here. The suspension travels up to 14 inches in the front now and 15 in the rear. The rear, like everybody figured, like the Ranger Raptor, the rear is a 5-link rear coils now. So that's kind of an upgrade. This changes a lot of the other information, like the approach and departure angles have changed. What do we got? So depending, if you get 35-inch tires, you get 31 degrees approach, 22.7 degrees breakover, and 23.9 degrees of departure. Now, if you get the Raptor 37, you get 33.1 degrees approach, 24.4 degrees breakover, which is cool. That's pretty close to the 25 degree number, which everybody likes to see, and then 24.9 degrees departure. So and there's a couple of interesting things there. So like I had said before, you lose 1 inch of ground clearance, or not 1 inch, 1 inch of suspension, but you gain 1.1 inches of ground clearance. So that certainly helps you with with getting over rough terrain and that type of thing. And basically everything that it does better than the new TRX. So that's good. Sometimes horsepower is not everything. Some of the things that they haven't released here is they haven't released weight. They haven't released horsepower. These things are going to matter a lot. If this is 600 horsepower and 600 foot-pounds of torque, and weighs 600 pounds less than the TRX, it's probably still faster. So anyway, so we'll have to just kind of wait and see how this all turns out. The suspension part, I think, is pretty interesting. These shocks are bigger and longer and stronger, and all the parts have been increased in size. So this is going to be a little longer lasting suspension system, I think. Not that there was any issues with the last one, but again, this is another improvement over what they had, which was wicked all on its own, right? So some of the other things I want to talk about, with the suspension, you get an increased payload now. It's up to 1,400 pounds, which puts this truck back into the mindset for people who are going to do overlanding. So that's a good thing. And towing is 8,200 pounds. So Ram beat the last Raptor by 100. So the new Raptor comes out and beats the Ram by 100. So that's kind of just kind of interesting. When I look at that stuff, I think they're just playing with numbers anyways. They're down rating this, somewhat on the suspension travel and the softness of the suspension. Some of it's based on the tire ratings for weight ratings, and they're a C load rating or a 6-ply rated tire, and that's for off-road compliance and things like that. Now, the truck still comes with the heavy, it's going to come with the strongest frame, and it comes with the heavy-duty 975 rear axle. So that's, that still a strong truck. It's just a matter of they're reducing it, those numbers, not because of anything to do with capability. You know, it's still got the same strong axles and strong transmission and all that stuff, but you're putting it through bigger wheels and tires, and you need that, that suspension to travel. So, and then on the inside, you can see that this looks really similar to a mix of kind of the new Tremor and the old Limited. So you're getting the possibility there of blue leather, which is kind of cool, but you get orange trim and orange, like a dark orange sight line on the steering wheel, and orange trim and stuff on the dash. So that's kind of cool that they're doing that. You've got the amber lighting all around the outside, and then you're going to have orange on the inside, and with the Tremor with orange, they're kind of lining all their off-road trucks up to be identified by that. So that's cool. So and with the payload on this up, and there is an optional 2 kilowatt charging system in the bed. So if you were to put like an AT Habitat or something on this, you'd have your own electrical source in the bed, and so it would be very easy to make this into a lightweight, fast, overlanding, off-roading, desert camping type of truck. So that's kind of interesting, and I like the way that they've grown everything. I like the bigger headlights, the bigger grille, the bigger Ford. The bigger marker lights in the center, the bigger skid plate in the front, the way that center part of the hood is bigger, and with that black area. I think this is gonna sell quite well. I think Ford really hit the nail on the head. I like this graphic too. You see that 37. I take it that graphic only comes on the truck with 37-inch tires. So if you order one or you see one on a lot, if it has 35s, it won't have this topographical graphic on it. Anyway, I'm not sure, but just a question, I guess, to see what comes up here in the future. So I guess that's pretty much all the information that we know. We know that we're still running 410s. We know it's still got an e-locker in the rear, and it's still got the optional torsion differential in the front, and still the same type of trailer hitch with tow hooks on the back. You've got air extractors here in the hood, which are functional, and still the dual exhaust out the tail. Still has the high departure angle bumper, which kind of it's neat because that bumper will fit a regular F-150. So if you ever wanted that on your F-150, you could just go to the Ford dealer and buy it. So this front end, I like the depth of the grille. I think it's quite cool. Anyway, so I'll just leave you with that. This is just something. It's a quick kind of once over. A little bit of information is there, but there's not everything. And it looks like the 410s are the same whether you buy it with 35s or whether it comes standard with 37s. So that's a pretty good indication, that Ford's standing behind these trucks out there running 410s with 37s. So they know that their axles are plenty strong to run that stuff, which Ram hasn't done. So that's something I think that people don't understand is the Ram does have the new Dana 60 in the rear, which is pretty much a straight over like competitive 175. But the Ram still probably I'm guessing it still has struggling with that 8-inch front axle, and the F-150s have the 8.8, which is stronger, and like I've said in some of my videos, the CV joints and stuff are quite strong in the F-150. Anyway, I'll leave you with this video. This one's got some engine sounds in it, and you can. It's a review of the first part of the video. Anyway, but enjoy, and hope everybody's enjoying their Fords.